Hi.
Hello. Hi there.
Hi guys.
Hey, I'm Julius Fridriksson. I'm a professor here in the department.
I'm Roozbeh Behroozmand. I'm an associate professor.
My name is William Matchin. I'm an assistant professor in the department.
I'm Dirk van Ouden, an associate professor.
So what we thought we would do is to give you a quick overview of the setup that we have here in this building called the Discovery Building. The four of us, who are all professors in the ComD department, are in a separate building, and these are our four faculty offices right here. We have a little meeting room back here and then sort of an informal meeting room over here. What we're going to do now is to walk over to the main lab, which is over here. So what we have here is a lab setup with staff and faculty offices. Our main leading speech pathologist here, Leanne, she's actually down here.
She's somewhere else at the moment.
And then what we have is a lot of cubicles. These cubicles tend to be used by master students from our program who work on various different projects. Of course, now because of COVID, they are all empty, but hopefully by later this spring, we're going to be seeing a lot more activity in here. We also have patient testing rooms right here. There's Leanne, pretty much all of our boss. And Lindsay, who's a PhD student.
Again with donuts. Every clip I have.
And then what we have more, these are staff offices. More patient testing room. More cubicles. This is a large space, primarily used for testing people with adult neurogenic communication disorders, well, primarily aphasia. And there's Lisa, PhD student. Let me keep on going here. There are some postdoc offices. Going down this wall, more cubicles. Get down to the end here. Hey, Sam. Sam is also a PhD student.
Hey.
So this is the overview, basically most of the space that we have for doing patient testing or participant testing, and also where a lot of our students hang out and postdocs. So Roozbeh is going to take over now and show you our soundproof booth that we have on this floor.
All right, so come over. So we have our sound booth here, which is a part of the CSR Center for the Study of Aphasia Recovery. So this is basically where we get most of our sound control tests with stroke participants for our research. So we have a nice set of equipment where we can use these for basically doing different types of modulations to a person's speech auditory feedback, normally pitch shifting, form and perturbation, and recording their voices, and modulation of different aspects of their speech production. We primarily study the effect of sensory motor integration, primarily the role of auditory feedback for speech motor control. So this is our little sound room where we get most of the testing done. So the patients have a computer screen, a chair, a comfortable chair to sit in, and we also have a 64-channel EEG system. As you can see here, these are the electrode caps that we can use for recording brain activity. We actually have headphone and microphones here compatible with EEG recording, as well as a TDCS machine. This is a high definition transcranial direct current stimulation machine that we use for studying the effect of non-invasive stimulation for basically enhancing speech and language function. This is a kind of like an older version of the machine. We have also purchased a newer version of this system that allows you to do different types of stimulations. So this is a kind of like a DC machine. The new one that we purchased is the one that actually allows us to do alternating current. So it's a TACS machine. It's a TACS. So you can also do different type of like sinusoidal waveforms, like modulating the frequency of activation in different basically areas of the human brain to study again how those stimulations can enhance speech and communication ability. So this is basically our little sound room. And then we're gonna just like go out and show you the rest of the area, which is downstairs, the ABC lab running by Julius Fridriksson.
Here we are downstairs in the Discovery building, and I'm first going to show you one of our lecture rooms that we have here. This is a room where we have many of our talks. It's not really used as a classroom so much, but more for internal meetings or for special events, talks, and lectures that we organize. And here we are entering a room that has all the equipment that is necessary for one of our larger studies, which is led by Dr. Fridriksson, the aging brain cohort at University of South Carolina, ABC at U of SC. So as you can see, we have a room here for drawing blood, which is one of the things that we do. This is a major study where we test 800 people from across the age range, from 25 to 80, over a period of 5 years. And one group of these people are going to come back so that we can look at predictors of healthy brain aging, basically. So we're looking at genetic factors, exercise factors, language measures, which COUNT-D is heavily involved in, other cognitive measures, and all of the behavioral testing takes place in this room. So, as you can see on the floor here, we have some tape to measure how fast people can walk and run. So that's one of the measures that we take. Healthy exercise. We have 2 testing rooms which are used for behavioral testing as well as for hearing testing, for example. And we have a room here that is a sound booth which is used for collecting speech data and as well as event-related potential data, so EEG data. We can turn on the light here. There we go. So we have the same setup here that we have upstairs as well, but this is particularly for the ABC at U of SC project.
This is the outside of the Discovery building. So this is the front entrance here. And up there is the conference room for the Center for the Study of Aphasia Recovery, and our offices are just behind there. And over here on the other side, you can see there's some student housing. There's a nice restaurant. It's great for bringing speakers to, some shops and little places to get lunch. And then, of course, there's a little bit of view of the rest of the city. And then the arena where basketball games are held, as well as concerts and other events are accommodated as well.